everybody, welcome to another video. This is Traylin here. Today guys, I'm going to be doing something different today. Today, not only am I going to be showing you my workout, but I'm also going to take you in a day of my life. Today, we're going to go to the dirt races at Lakeside Speedway today. Hey, today we're going to be watching my friend Kevin White race the E-Mod today, and I'll show you guys and introduce you to him later and show you his race car. But for right now, let's get our workout in. Well everybody, that is it for today for the workout, and I had to cut it short because it is freaking hot. It's not only hot outside in the triple digits, it's hot in the gym too. I don't know why, but for some reason it was really hot in the gym too. So I had to cut it short real quick because I was sweating like crazy, still am now. But what I'm gonna do next now is I'm gonna go back inside real quick, take a quick cold shower, and then I'm gonna head to the Speedway. I will see you all there. Here we are, y'all, at Lakeside Speedway. Now, let's have a good day. Alright everybody, let me introduce you to somebody here. This is a guy who I've worked for in racing when he used to race the Mod Light Series. This is my good friend, Kevin White. Say hi everyone, Kevin.
Howdy everyone.
So Kevin and I have known each other for about like what, 6-7 years, something like that?
Something like that.
So I basically saw him one day in his garage. He was working on his race car. I went over to meet him and I asked him one night if I could work with him going to the races, and we've known each other since.
Yep.
Alright. And I'm going to be asking Kev some questions here, so here we go. So Kevin, how long have you been racing actually?
I've been racing 12 years now.
Okay. And what led you actually to start racing?
Actually NASCAR. I was a big NASCAR fan. I was a big local racing fan. I used to go to races locally. I had a buddy that I went with a lot. He moved to North Carolina, and I just decided it was time to start racing. So I just bought a race car and started.
Okay. And you actually started out in a very different series than what you are now, known as the Mod Light Series. Basically, it's like a little midget version of what you have now.
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
It's a 3/8 scale version of a full-size IMCA modified. They're very fast, very quick, short wheelbase, light cars. They're a lot of fun to drive. They're probably fairly inexpensive to race. I own 3 of them over different times, so it's good time racing. Probably the best, probably the cheapest racing out there, actually.
And now you went to E-Mod. Now you obviously went up a grade.
Yes.
Let me pause for a moment. Anyways, you used to start out a Mod Light, but now you went up to an E-Mod. What was it that led you to switching to an E-Mod?
Really, I wanted to race closer to home more often. Lakeside is an E-Mod track, so I was able to race 20 minutes from my home. I can race at about 6 different tracks with this particular car, so I can travel. I don't have to race with the same 12 guys all the time, or 15 guys all the time. So it was the ability to travel around and race some, and it's a more natural feeling car. It's the same size as your street car, so it just feels more like what it should feel like to me.
So going into the race today, what are your expectations and hope going into it?
Well, I drew a pretty low number, so I should start in the first row or second row. I'd like to finish my heat race in the top 3. That should get me into the transfer, the 6th redraw, so I should hope to start in the top 6 in the feature, and I'd like to finish in the top 6. I've placed in this car anywhere from 3rd to 7th, so I'd sure like to get another top 5.
Okay. Okay, so Kev, what happened out there in the race? Where'd you finish?
I ended up running 4th, started on the 2nd. Gave it everything I had. That was just all she had. Gonna have to tighten it up a little bit for the feature and try it again.
Okay. And how did the track feel though?
The track is kind of rough and pretty dry. It's not dry slick yet, but it's dry. It'll probably slick off as many cars are here tonight, which will make it a better track for me, but you know.
Right. And where do you think you're going to start going into the feature?
Probably 9th or 10th would be my guess. Okay. Maybe 8th, okay. Something like that.
Would that be a good spot for you?
Well, it'll be what I deserved.
Okay.
270, and it's just not worth it. I don't know, I was all right in 1 and 2, but in 3 and 4, it just pushed like nobody's business.
Yeah.
I tried everything I could do to make it turn, and trail braking and early braking and whatnot, and it just never did want to turn. So I didn't want to hurt the motor, so I just pulled it off.
Gotcha. And it looked like a couple of moments out there where it almost looked like you wrecked and you just barely escaped out of it, almost unscathed.
Yeah, there's always some moments on a slick track like that, and when you're on restarts and stuff, there's always seconds. So.
Right. So what's next after this?
Gosh, I'd have to look at my schedule. I don't know if we're here next week or not. Either here or probably Green Valley Saturday night next week.
All right. Well, I wish you nothing but the best, dude. Good luck, and thank you for being part of the video, man.
Thank you.
Well, y'all, that is it for today. That's the end of the video. If you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate y'all. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and turn notifications on, because I got more content coming from you in the future. And guys, one thing I'm going to start doing on this channel is I'm going to try to give you weekly updates on my progress in fitness. As you may or may not know, my goals are to obviously improve my strength, get as shredded as possible, and improve my cardio. So I'm going to try to give you guys weekly updates on how I'm doing and show my progress as I go. I'm gonna try to do this weekly as much as I can. So again, and I'll try to do this as weekly as possible, and I will try to post more stuff on my TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, y'all. So till then, that's all, y'all. I love you. Peace out.